So far, so good.
March 9th. Little scramble there, folks, before the show. If any of you were sitting there at 9 o'clock on the dot going, where are these guys? Where are these guys? I planned my whole week around this. Wait.
We're slackers.
We are here now. So technical difficulties. We lost maybe 30, 40 seconds. But it's technology, folks. So welcome to our show. Yeah, March the 9th. Or Tuesday, 9 o'clock. We were trying to we kept having Skype dropouts. So these are my two Skype dropouts. High school dropouts. That wasn't that in Greece? Greece.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't say that. Greece is not the word anymore.
No.
Greece is
I
that
guess
word.
Bird is the word. It's got to go back to bird is the word.
Bird
Greece
is the
is
word.
no longer the word.
Yeah, you can't say Greece. No fat, folks. No fat. So yeah, apparently you can't talk about Greece. Greece. It's a nice place to visit. So we're ready to rock and roll tonight. Welcome to the show. We're going to introduce something new tonight. I've been spending quite a bit of time on Marketplace. So I've been finding some really cool things that I wanted you guys to know about. You might be interested in them. So this is kind of like you could say I wouldn't say they're sponsors of the show, but they're items that I'm thinking that I could probably save you a hell of a lot of time looking for certain things. If you need certain things, I can help you out. So we're gonna get to that a little later. I think we're gonna do it after the tickle trunk in between the tweets. It's kind of like the intermission.
Say that again 3 times fast.
Yeah. So before we start, I don't think there's anything. Is there any? You got any news? The Leafs are the Leafs losing tonight?
Leafs are losing.
They were losing, yeah.
They are 3-2 still.
Could have bet my money on that. On that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. But the weather today for you that are up here in Southern Ontario, beautiful weather. It was
nice day today.
It was t-shirt nice weather. I decided to go and rake dog shit today, and it was beautiful weather for raking dog shit. Just the half the lawn was probably just perfect raking conditions for dog crap. Yeah.
Beautiful. Good to know.
It was really nice. Lisa joined me out there, and she grabbed the poop bags, and she picked up the stuff that I couldn't really rake. So it was a team effort.
Quality time.
Quality time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Wade is here. Hello, Wade. Down under. So let's get started into the show, folks, and here we go.
This week in music.
All right. And this week in music, as always, is brought to you by Ovaltine.
Ovaltine. Why do they call it Ovaltine? Call it Roundtine.
Yeah, call it Roundtine. Why not? 1984, on March 3rd, Nina, with her hairy armpits, started a 3-week run at number 1 on the UK and US singles chart with 99 Red Balloons, originally sung in German, 99 Luftballons. Luft, which means air. Luft, right? Air. So it's in air balloons. Luftpost is airmail.
Does it?
I don't know.
No idea.
Anyway, it was re-recorded in English. Oh, sorry. The song only hit number 2 in the U.S. My bad. Number 1 in the UK, number 2 in the U.S. Making Nina a
I remember the song in the dance clubs.
Oh, this song was nonstop on the radio in 1984. March 4th, 1966, John Lennon's statement that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus Christ was published in the London Evening Standard. He got a lot of backlash from that. His opinions drew no controversy when published in the UK, but when republished in the US a few months later, angry reactions flared up in Christian communities. Extensive protests broke out, with some radio stations banning Beatles songs, and their records were publicly burned. For God's sake, give me a break.
There's a little bit of cancel culture right there.
Yeah, and it hasn't stopped. It hasn't stopped. Now it's not. It's not Christians. It's Karens.
March 4th, 1979. Randy Jackson of the Jackson 5 was seriously injured in a car crash, breaking both legs, and he almost died in the emergency room when a nurse inadvertently injected him with methadone.
Ooh.
She thought it was Mike. She got mixed up with Michael. Hey, no, wrong guy.
I don't know how you make that mistake, but well. He lived to tell the tale. I like the next one. On March 4th in 2015, Daryl Hall and John Oates sued cereal maker Early Bird Foods and Company over the company's use of their name Hall and Oates. Now, if you look at the spelling there, it was for their maple syrup granola bar cereal. The two musicians accused the Brooklyn-based firm of infringing on their trademark with the packet of cereal deliberately creating a phonetic play on the band's well-known name, Hall and Oates. Come on. I think that's gold. That's gold, Jerry.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
They should have called it Man-Eater. Man-Eater. They should have changed it. They said, okay, we're going to change it to Man-Eater.
That would have been pretty good, too. And you're only getting 50% of your market, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, brother. Okay.
Well, maybe not.
March. Well, yeah, true. March 5th, 1982. Actor and singer John Belushi died from an overdose of cocaine and heroin. Belushi was one of the original cast members on Saturday Night Live. He played Jake Blues in the Blues Brothers and also appeared in the movie Animal House. His tombstone reads, and you can see it there, although it's hard to read, I may be gone, but rock and roll lives on. John Belushi. Great talent. And great in Animal House. If you have not seen Animal House, go watch Animal. Just for John Belushi alone. Well, this is an interesting one. On March 6, 1970, Charles Manson released an album called Lie to help raise money for his defense in the Tate Lebianca murder trial.
Where'd it go?
Unbelievable, eh? Need money for your murder trial? Put out a record. Why not? Let's see. The album jacket was made to look like the cover of Life magazine with the letter F removed from the word life. So it says
Good.
lie.
I like that.
Oh,
I like
boy.
that. I like that.
In the mid-'60s, Manson had been a wannabe musician, and he befriended the Beach Boys drummer Dennis Wilson, eventually talking the group into recording one of his songs called Cease to Exist. So he is a published musician, among other things. That apparently is an extremely rare album and worth a lot of money. Oh, geez. Sorry. Knocking things over. And
It's tonight.
Oh,
It's tonight.
That's some smoke.
Okay. Now, I don't know what's happening with my screen. Hello. Okay. All good.
Did you lose the screen? No, you
I
got
don't
it
know
back.
what happened there. Something happened. I thought I just knocked my water all over like Tim did before the show.
What do you guys? Tim's back to drinking this March.
Oh, brother. Okay. Let's continue. March 6th, 2004. David Crosby was arrested and charged with criminal possession of a weapon and marijuana after leaving his bag in a New York hotel. The luggage was found by a hotel employee looking for identification, finding instead a handgun and marijuana. Now, how he got caught is interesting. The hotel employee called the authorities, and then when Crosby discovered the missing luggage, he phoned the hotel and said he was on his way back to pick it up. He was met by the New York Police Department and was arrested. If you leave your drugs and your gun in the hotel, just leave it. Don't go back for it. You're going to get busted. March 7th, 1987. These guys, the Beastie Boys, became the first rap act to have a #1 album in the U.S. with their debut album, License to Ill. The album is one of Columbia Records' fastest-selling debut albums to date, and the group originally wanted to call the album Don't Be a Faggot.
Can't do that
But
anymore.
Columbia Records refused to release the album with the title, arguing that it was homophobic. So there you go. Don't be a whatever.
A cigarette.
March 8th. What's that?
Cigarettes are faggots.
Yeah. Don't be a cigarette. March 8th, 2016. AC/DC postponed the rest of their current U.S. tour after singer Brian Johnson was warned he was going deaf. The band posted a statement on their website saying doctors had advised Johnson to stop touring immediately or risk total hearing loss. Which, does he not wear earplugs when they perform night after night? You'd think he would.
He doesn't have anything in there. Eh? He's
And
just
for
using
the
a
sound
monitor.
alone.
Exactly.
Just have the
but
monitors in
that
there.
is crazy. It's a wonder he wasn't deaf, 20, 30 years ago, for crying out loud. I don't know. One more story. This is a big one. On this day, March 9th, 1994, Northern Storm plays Rockwell's in Peterborough, Ontario.
That
to a very
was
small crowd.
That was
Due
a
to extreme
there
weather
was
conditions.
so much snow, and it's really funny because I saw Ed tonight. He was the drummer of our band was measuring a carpet job around the corner, and I think we told that story before. I was so
It was
tired
a friggin' blizzard.
that night, and we got in the truck to drive home, and I fell asleep, and I woke up an hour and a half later, and we were still driving around Peterborough because Ed got lost.
Yeah, and I remember I drove to Ed's place, and I helped him pack up the van with the drum kit, and I left my car at his place. I remember getting back to Ed's at about, I think it was 3:30.
It was so late. I was so tired, man.
But I had forgotten to roll my window all the way up in my car. It was down about a couple of inches, and the snow. I was literally sitting in snow.
It was so bad. I think we ended up jamming. There was another band guy playing in the other part of the bar, and I think he came over and we all played together or something. I don't know. It was. I got drunk or something. I don't know. It was
a crazy night. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the official poster.
You have it, folks.
Yeah, this week in music.
This week in music.
Were you going to play it? You had that look on your face like I didn't even hit the button yet, and the music started playing.
I was trying to, but
you probably
when
thought
I
it was
my phone over. Everything's all messed up. My
it
desk
was
is
the
all
water. It was the water.
I'm moving the water away.
Oh
so I
my
don't knock it all over.
God.
Oh boy.
Oh, so they have it this week in music. Yeah, I saw that a post about the burning of the records. Yeah, they didn't like the Beatles, but they didn't like Elvis. They didn't like anything, right? They didn't like Elvis. Didn't they burn his records?
They burned every record, I think. I don't know. They get upset about anything.
I burned a few of mine, but just to get rid of them, I just had to make room in the house.
I burned one.
It wasn't
by
a protest
accident once. I left it outside in the sun in the summertime. Yeah, it didn't fare
leave it
well.
leave it out in the sun and then play it. And there's a hidden message in there.
Ooh.
What's we got a caught Dave saying chips, dips, change and whips.
Dips, Swain, change it. I can't even speak tonight.
I don't
He's
get it.
He's quoting Weird Science.
Oh, Weird Science.
Me and Dave have been quoting Weird Science online back and forth tonight. I can't even remember why. I think it was quote a movie I forget what it was. Maybe Dave can explain, but I can't remember. But anyway, Weird Science, great movie.
I don't know what you guys get up to. Chains and whips and all that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever you guys, whatever group you're in. Oh.
Hey, don't knock it till you've tried it.
Chips and dip, not keto. The chains and whips might be. The chains and whips might be keto. So, how you guys doing? Speaking of keto, how you guys doing? You hanging in there, or are you giving up?
I haven't given up.
No. I got to get back. I sabotage myself.
I've been doing I've been doing good. I've been sticking to it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Someone, a friend of ours, gave maybe a couple of weeks ago, 2 bags of Maltesers.
Oh, really?
Maltesers.
They're here. I'm gonna put them on Marketplace before the best before date. And the other thing is, when I was sending some stuff down to Uganda, it was Valentine's Day, so I said to Lisa, get some chocolate. We'll stick it in there for the kids and stuff. So she bought one of those mixed bags of the mini like Mars bars and all that. But the stuff weighed so much, I didn't have room for it. I didn't send it, so it's still sitting here. And I look at it every day.
Can you send stuff like chocolate?
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. I just put it in there.
And
how it got there.
It gets there.
Yeah, I've sent. Yeah, I don't know if you can send chocolate. I don't know. Fucking, they're so corrupt. As long as you give them lots of money when it gets there.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, whatever happened with the elections there?
Oh,
I know. Obviously,
the M7 got in. The original dictator. Democratator. Whatever you want to call him. And so now they're they were going to appeal it, but basically there was no point. They've still got a bunch of the opposition in jail. It's just a shit show. It's just terrible. So now they're trying to voice their. Yeah, it's just so sad. It is so sad, and like today, Sebastiano, we bought clothes last week, so this week, he just went 3 hours up into the mountains to deliver some clothes to a village. And he said it was incredible to see. Yeah. 8 to 12 people living in a house of 1 or 2 rooms, like maybe 8 by 10.
Wow.
Yeah, it is just crazy. Just
that's crazy.
Up in on really high up in the mountains. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So yeah,
it's funny, those kinds of problems over there and over here right now. We're all up in arms about Dr. Seuss and Grease, and now Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah. I think North America, the first world, they've lost their way. They really have. They've become
completely.
People have become greedy, self-centered. It's horrific. And you know what? I grew up in this time, and when I was younger, I always was aware of this kind of thing. Probably more than most, but still, I lived life as normal, went on and on and on. And here I am in my mid to late 50s, and I'm really getting a kick in the ass now after spending since last June working on this. It's just, I wish I'd experienced this when I was younger, much younger.
Right,
it would have changed my life completely. And because I think a lot of people, they're afraid to dive into this because it's depressing at times. Like when you arrange enough clothes for 50 people, shoes and clothes for 50 kids, and he gets there, and all of a sudden it's like Wizard of Oz. They all come out of the bushes, and you've got 300 kids all of a sudden hearing there's clothes coming, and then you end up letting down a majority of them because you don't have enough. Yeah, and he said to me today, he goes, I took some clothes, but I ended up leaving most of them with promises. And it's so it just allows us to drive on. And the other thing is, there's a little boy up there in this village. He basically can't walk. He's 7 to 8 years old. Mumbry is his name, and he can't even go to school because the terrain is so hard on the mountain that he can't get to school even with a wheelchair. We thought about getting him a wheelchair so he can move around, but he can't even move around up there. So we are thinking about possibly bringing him to the town and making arrangements for him to get to school because he's a bright little boy, but he can't do anything but just sit around. So we're working on that. So that's something we just started to talk about today. But yeah, it is it's mind blowing. Wow, boy, throw that in the middle of the Comedy Chords and Chaos show. Holy jeez! So now we're gonna go to the tickle. Now we're gonna go back to first world stuff. That's what. This is why it's good that we make fun of this stuff. We make fun of first world shit, and it is. So you know what? It does fit right in the middle there. So hopefully people watch this show and realize that how extremely lucky we are, even in these COVID times. We're very, very lucky. We're extremely lucky.
Very lucky. Very lucky. And we need to learn to not take everything so seriously and be offended by everything.
That's right. Because, exactly. And speaking of being offended, we're going to stick our nose in the tickle trunk now.
I'm sure we'll offend somebody.
The tickle trunk. The tickle trunk.
Now, we got a lot for the tickle trunk tonight, I think.
Uh-oh. We got a full trunk, do we?
So we got a full trunk. The trunk is overflowing. Let's have a look. Let's get started here. Times are tough. So once again, I am selling my nudes. $5 to get one, $25 to get not to get one.
Doesn't work. I've tried that.
Yeah, that would be a disaster. Then you would have first world problems. Speaking of sending pictures, they're caught in a trap.
Holy moly. That's something I'll never unsee.
I know what you suspicious minds out there are thinking. I think his suit's saying, we can't go on together. Oh, boy, I could do the whole song. I wonder if that was taken in Collingwood by any chance.
Could be.
Why am I thinking?
The next time they do the Elvis in Collingwood thing, we got to go up there and get some material
and do
for
Elvis?
the show because I
You know what's funny?
guarantee
I'm holding some paper in this hand and I'm using my phone to flick through and I'm going like this. I'm probably getting all the COVID off my phone and I'm
into your mouth.
Let's see what we got here. Speaking of Elvis, this is a pizza beanbag chair. This should have got in the other post, but this is stuff you're for sale. I'm throwing in the tickle trunk. So
it's
if
only
anyone,
$45.
This is a real post. $45. I am not sitting in any chair used off a marketplace that looks like a pizza. I can tell you that. Hey, is this dipping sauce? What the hell is this? The freaking hell! That looks. I guarantee you, pick up in Oshawa right there. There you go, folks.
No thanks.
Oh,
that's a hard pass.
I'm so excited! I just got this bottle of the Starship Enterprise from eBay for only $100. If anyone's watching and doesn't know what that is and has never fixed a toilet, you haven't lived yet.
That is hilarious.
That is so good.
Funny.
Oh God, I love
see a new business opportunity here.
I love that. Look at that. That's fantastic. I can get used ones when I'm demoing bathrooms.
There you go.
Oh, that's freaking. That is good. That is good. Guitar teacher, when was the last time you practiced? Student, bro, you were there.
Lesson over.
Oh, that's so good. Oh,
that's a
God damn it. God help us all, there's a Scottish variant.
I like that one.
Oh. That's great.
That's a great joke.
The shot of single malt will get rid of that.
Wow. Here we go.
I think we all know this one, but imagine living in a nation under no, I can't read it. My eyes are all watery. Where Cardi B's Wet Ass Pussy was Song of the Year, and you can't. What did I say? Yep, The Cat in the Hat is deemed inappropriate content. Well, I just want to say that it wasn't deemed inappropriate content. I think that's the interesting thing here. That the Dr. Seuss group, the Dr. Seuss group decided to take the books down themselves because they felt they were inappropriate.
Yep.
But I think they're manipulated. They're kind of thrown a little bit by the way the public is reacting to everything else. And maybe that led their way. I understand some of the stuff. Take it either way. But still, I think it's literature. I think you should be able to, anyways, figure it out yourself. But I had to throw that in there. And apparently the Muppets now are putting warning notes.
Before each show or whatever.
Content warnings. What are they?
Viewer discretion, whatever. You know what we should put before this show.
I know, but I think Kermit started smoking, so I think they're just letting everyone know they're. You ever see that? When they put those on Netflix? They put violence, sexual content,
violence,
and then they put smoking.
Yep.
I was fine. I was fine up. I was okay with the sexual violence and everything else, but the smoking, I had to turn it off.
I'm done.
Maybe
right?
put that
last.
first.
Smoking is always last, and it comes after the most. It's because this extreme violence and gore, and all this.
Maybe it's alphabetical order.
Maybe I don't know.
Anyways, what else we got here? Wait until they realize that Frosty the Snowman has no pants and smokes a pipe in front of the kids. Look at that.
Yeah, that's coming, I'm sure.
Coming. Maybe he's a pedo-icicle.
It's a freaking snowman. Come on.
Yeah. Guy melts my heart. There we go. You told me you're on the pill. I am. For fleas. Not these. This is so good. That's... What else we got here? Are you concerned about having ugly feet this summer? No worries. We got you covered.
Wow. That's creepy.
Very.
You'd have to probably spray them as you get tanned. They'd be okay for me. They're pretty white.
Got the tan line on that.
Yeah, but your feet would look like Hobbit feet with those on. I
Do
mean,
they make those?
I'm already a size 10 and a half, 11. You put those on, it's going to look like your size 13, 14.
Now, I can see people having a problem with these already because of the color.
Yeah.
Do they make them in different colors?
Yeah.
Right?
Trudeau has a pair, Blackfoot. Soon you'll be able to cover your whole body with stuff.
Oh, brother.
Oh, my God. Anyways, what else we got here? We got to keep moving. Only Willie Nelson could look perfectly normal in this situation.
Normal, yeah.
Warning, this guy could be a pot smoker.
I always thought that this one should read which one is not the Muppet.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like he fits right in.
Oh, Jesus. I was watching an Australian cookery show, and the audience clapped when the chef made meringue. I was surprised, as Australians normally boomerang. That one's for you, Wade. You can post that. You can take that and post that on the cooking page.
Boomerang.
It just keeps coming. It just keeps coming right back to you. Okay, Pepe Le Pew called out for perpetuating rape culture in New York. I guess that's New York Times op. Is that yeah? Yep. Nope. So now they're he's a stinky little rapist. He just was trying to.
Peppy boy, can you kiss a pretty girl, charming Peppy?
Who doesn't love Pepe Le Pew? Come on. Come on. He's a French skunk who falls in love with a cat.
Lots of Millennium Zeds. What are they? Generation Z.
Break.
Generation Z.
You know what? It's a sign of the times. It's history. It's something that was not an issue back when it was. It's the same with this whole Grease
skunks
thing.
Skunks raping cats? Cats?
No,
all good.
It's not raping anybody.
I know he's not, but they think he is. He's just trying to get a piece of tail.
Oh my God!
It's freaking been like that forever.
Trying to get some pussy.
That's right.
Oh.
Wet ass pussy. If he went after wet ass pussy, he's okay.
Come on, he's just a happy-go-lucky skunk.
He's looking a little stinker.
He's a stinker, all right. Come on, come on.
My God. Maybe there's more stinkers in there. This week was International Women's Day. I thought this one's for you, honey.
Oh boy.
Tell me. I stopped buying cars with nice rims. I said, do you wanna upgrade the rims? No, give me the frickin' snow tires right away. July the 1st, I want snow tires from the lot.
Oh, Mark's digging the hole early tonight.
Yep. Is Lisa watching?
No, I think she went out. Oh, did she take the truck? Oh my God! Don't park close to the fucking curb. Whatever you do, wherever you go. Now she's. Look at that, eh? Oh my God, that's so good. Facebook was on a roll this week. What else we got? Health experts push to swap term breast milk with chest milk to be more inclusive. I say, what are we? Mama juice. I was thinking of what would be good ones. Mama juice? No?
Yeah. I'm speechless. That is, come on. On the other hand, I forget where this was, but somebody was talking about almond milk. This was on a show or something like that, and they flat out show me the nipple on an almond. I mean, how is that possible, right? Like,
what?
I don't know.
There's no nipple almond milk because it looks like almond juice.
Nut milk.
Yeah. Nut milk.
Chest milk.
We're caught in a trap. What about homo milk? Could be homo milk. Homogenized.
We talked about that last week, didn't we?
We did.
Did we? God, we're talking a lot about milk. Maybe
milk does a body good.
What else we got here? This is good. Unemployment benefits application, occupation burglar, reason for unemployment. Everybody is home.
That's a good one. I like that.
that would probably have enough information there to get a CERB check. For
you know
sure.
what? It would not surprise me.
Oh, I wonder where we are here. God. Let's see. March 21st. March 21st.
Yep,
March 2021. Pretty much the same as 2020, but now we have toilet paper.
Yep.
But speaking of toilet paper, a new device for people who get easily offended.
Which seems to be just about everybody these days.
Yeah, that's I like that.
That's a good one.
Yeah, what's that guy, about 28 years old? 30? Probably
if
30.
That.
Yeah, if that. No. Trump took out ISIS. Biden took out Dr. Seuss and Mr. Potato Head. I just. No, it wasn't Biden. It's a joke, folks. Yeah, exactly. You got to put like a little. We're gonna have like a little disclaimer.
Oh boy.
Now this is interesting. Did anyone see this? So this is a real picture taken. Did you guys see this? So
I did not see this.
It looks like the ship is hovering in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a phenomenon that happens. So if we zoom in here, people are saying, no, it's Photoshopped. No, it's not. It's so what happens is when you look, well, we could go through all the science here if you want, but take my word for it. I found this on Facebook, so this is no, I had to Google this. No, I found the picture on Facebook, but yeah, it's to do with the refraction. Refraction bends light downwards towards colder regions. So, anyways, it's all there. Trust me, it was real. Actually, I saw another thing today about an interesting thing with these meteorologists have come up with a reason for the Bermuda Triangle mysteries. And they reckon they are like these hex-shaped patterns that form. They're quite large, but they're cloud patterns from satellites. They see them in that area. They're hex-shaped, and they reckon that they cause extreme storms within them.
Okay.
So there's some new information out there on Bermuda Triangle. So there's something
I haven't
for you
heard
guys
about the Bermuda Triangle forever.
I know. Because I think people don't go in it anymore. Like it's like a haunted house. You just don't go there anymore.
The haunted triangle. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
They think
Blazing
Dr.
Saddles.
Seuss is offensive. I mean, any comedian, anything is like, geez, if you put on you go on Netflix and turn on any show, I mean, it gets a little raw, right? I wonder if we're still going. I never thought my relationship would end over something so stupid. Man dumps girlfriend for cheating after she visits McDonald's behind his back. There's nothing worse when you find out your wife has been taking French fries, especially when you're on a keto diet.
Oh, that's silly.
That's like
Unbelievable.
I think that's why. Do you think that's why? Like we have 4 dogs, and 3 of them go for a walk, and when they come in, the other dog wants to sniff them. I mean, do you think
Where you been?
Where you been? Exactly.
What you been doing?
Come here.
How come I wasn't included?
Give me a kiss. I smell salty fries. I smell salt. Where have you been? Oh, God. My dream when I retire with my savings, living on a small island somewhere.
Boy.
Yeah. That'll probably cost you $800,000 for that piece of property.
Yep.
Yeah, high traffic neighborhood too.
This is a good one. Oh, what happened? When you spend $32 million on your grandson's wedding and the wife starts bitching about you on Oprah.
Yep, look out.
A couple more here. Uh-oh. Liz, get off the screen. 13-year-olds today are having relationship stress. When I was that age, I closed the fridge door slowly to see how the light goes off. It's so true. Have you ever? I always wanted to see like how long the light would stay on before it went off.
Oh yeah.
Or open the door to see if the light's up. I know. And then I thought I would this one I thought I'd throw this one up there because this is for my wonderful wife. I thought being a trophy husband is exhausting.
Oh boy.
And yeah, I think that's it, folks. That's the Tickle-a-Trunk.
The tickle trunk.
Wow.
Oh, so that was a blast.
Now, does Lisa ever go back and watch the shows?
If I say to her, "Whatever you do, don't watch the show tonight," she'll watch it. That's all you gotta do. Reverse psychology. It gets another viewer, right? It gets another viewer.
It does.
I tell her to go watch it at someone else's house too, so get an extra view because you get to use their. And tell your friends to watch it. So this is something new. As I was mentioning before, I try to get people to donate certain things that I could possibly send to Uganda, and that kind of started an addiction to go on the marketplace to see what's out there. So here's a few gems. I don't have any music yet. We got to get a song for this if it goes well.
How about this?
That's it. Sure.
Everything's for sale.
I gotta change that. I just found this thing. Everything's for sale. Yeah. So let's see what we got first, folks. These are local items. I even left the name up there, so if anyone wants this, so yeah, these are in Uxbridge candles, $5. $5. I'm just thinking, wax on, wax off, folks. I'm telling you, like, but I give her credit. She's got all flavors in there. You've got your rainbow one. You've got your you got black ones. And yeah, there's everything. It's very good. Well done. All the wicks are white, but that's okay. As soon as you light them. So yeah, so that's they're $5. Give Tiffany May a call in Uxbridge if you want those. There go Tiffany. Free advertising. Maybe I'll take one of those. I'll take one of those candles. What one should I take?
For the plug.
For the plug? What? For the plug? Do you have any like mushroom shaped ones?
Oh brother.
Yeah. So what else we got here? This is interesting. I saw this under kids' toys. Now I was looking at this. This was for sale. This whole thing. But what? Look at the way that guy put the hand. I kid you not. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, they're holding hands, and he's doing that. Oh, he's not. The other hand is actually missing because he wore it out.
It's just stumpy.
It's Captain Hook. It's a
stumpy.
What was he doing with that? That's what I want to know. So yeah, there's a couple
how
of
much
you get
for these guys.
You get I didn't. I just cropped the picture, but you get life jackets, air vests. There's a gun back there. It's all kinds of stuff. There's some
clothes.
There's some air tanks. Who knows? Maybe they'll throw in a candle. Yeah, this is Marketplace. This is good. Vintage wooden Jesus decor, approximately 7 inches by 4 inches. It's not very big. It was $10, but they've dropped it to $7. So if you wanted to get it, listen, it could be a fridge magnet. You just don't know. That's in Clarington, folks. If you're looking for that, there was actually Jesus in trust in thee. In Jesus and trust in thee. So yeah, if you're looking for a little bit of white Jesus, there you go. So yeah, he's 4 by 7 is not very big. Must be a fridge magnet. I couldn't have that on my fridge. I think there's one more. Oh, this is this looks interesting. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Now every child's favorite game, Horsey comes to life. I got a feeling that Toys R Us couldn't have this anymore. I wonder if it comes with a set of knee pads.
I'm guessing that was
also
that looks
fun to
really...
use in other ways.
I'm sure.
Look at this. The kids.
Daddy's not home.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Oh, boy.
So you can do all kinds of things. So this is new Kenner's Daddy Saddle. So yeah, if you're looking for one of those, and there you go, folks. So listen, we're I know you've probably seen these. You could share this on. I should have shared these, but I wanted to save these for everything for sale.
Make a mommy saddle.
Yeah.
Oh,
You can
boy,
use
that is ridiculous.
It is. You can't nowadays. You can't just put a label on something. This is anybody's saddle.
Gender neutral saddle.
Gender neutral saddle. Yeah. That's yeah. So there you have it, folks. There you have it.
That's too funny.
Oh my God, eh? That's something.
Wow, that is crazy.
God, we need a commercial after all that.
A commercial break.
Oh,
I got nothing.
You got nothing. You got nothing. Anyways, we're gonna go in.
I'm looking. Let's listen to Pepe Le
Can
Pew.
you kiss a pretty girl, Pepe boy, Pepe boy? Can you kiss a pretty girl, charming Pepe?
How can you not love Pepe Le Pew?
I did message the candle place though. I did message the candle place and said, I'll go $3 on one of those dildo candles, and she said no, $5 firm. I said, well, I was.
Oh, that's silly.
I was like, what are you talking about? Mike's here. Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike.
Hey, Mike.
If you need candles, just rewind the show a little bit. He just showed up. If you need candles, rewind. Tim's making candles, and I just thought I'd unplug his new job.
So now, where did he get the mold from?
Yeah, that was the other thing. Where did the mold come from? Because
where's the mold? Who's the mold?
the female candles look pretty big. Don't you just want to light one of those up and just see what happens as it melts?
No, I don't.
No, but the shape it takes. Like, and then do you want to stick your finger in the wax? You ever do that when you're a kid? You have to touch the fucking wax.
I don't even know what to say. Okay. I think we should move on.
Okay.
Oh boy! Oh boy! I can't stop laughing.
Oh shit! I just.
Oh, Lisa's watching. Nice.
What is wrong with you?
Oh God!
Okay. Yeah. The second half of the show is just gonna
Get a grip. The pun.
I like that one.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, I think she's pissed off. I just ruined the anniversary present. Oh my God, that was funny.
Do you get a group discount? Like if you buy
I don't know.
bulk?
the gangbang, you get the gangbang wax special. Oh, it's great. I wonder if they're scented. That's what scares me.
Oh my!
But didn't Gwyneth Paltrow put out a candle?
Wow.
Oh, don't light that! Don't light the pussy candle. It drives. It drives the cat nuts. Did you open? Did you open a tin of tuna? No, I lit the candle, honey.
Oh God!
Oh.
Well, what?
Oh.
I don't
God,
even know
we haven't even done the tweets yet. Oh God.
Okay, let's place an order for the candles, and we'll all have them on the show, and we'll burn our candles, and we'll see what happens.
It seems like the Everything for Sale's become a big hit.
Oh my God!
Wonder if it tastes like chicken. Oh. That's crazy.
I can't breathe. I cannot breathe.
Let's get started.
Oh,
we have to, folks. We have to move on. God, we got caught in some turbulence there. God damn it.
Oh, well, if that's not a good promo for those candles, I don't know what is.
That's right. I bet she's selling out right now.
Oh, God. That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Okay.
What's happening next?
Weekly trees.
Okay. Let's see if I can see through my eyes here. Mom, feeding a toddler is feeding a toddler is like having 50 cents to fill up your tank every time. Oh, God, I needed something.
Mom.
I needed something. Not my third rodeo. Yeah.
Not my third rodeo, brother.
Allowance. I grew up with immigrant parents, so all I got to do was be allowed to live in the house. So true. My friends were getting allowance. I think finally my parents gave in.
God, yeah, you get to live here. That's it.
Well, we started getting allowance, but then we had to pay for our meals. Anytime I see a couple jogging together, I try to figure out which one of them is unhappy about it. Tim, do you go jogging with Kelly?
No.
If you did, you'd be the unhappy one.
Oh, you're not in there with her Saturday morning online.
Saturday morning, Wednesday night, every freaking morning up at 4:30.
He is. He just sits and watches it on the security cameras. Maybe let them know they got security cameras on the base.
Oh, good Lord.
Tim just sits back, puts the cameras on, lights a candle.
That's all the workout he needs.
That's
I guess.
Great.
Exactly.
then just live stream it to your fan page.
Nice beaver.
Okay, gotta pull myself together here.
Okay, no more candle talk. What the hell?
This is funny. This is me for sure. Me telling my computer I'll update everything tomorrow. Oh, I've got one of those on my screen. It says it's available and will be installed later tonight.
Will be.
The Big Sur. Yeah, I'm getting the Big Sur tonight.
That's the name.
I'm
of
scared.
The
I hope my Mac is ready for this. It's like, please, not tonight.
Not the Big
Do
Sur.
it tomorrow. Don't think I can do a big upload. 21 excited for shots. 21 excited for shots. I can't wait to get mine. I should be getting it soon. I gotta.
You haven't even got your diagnosis yet.
Doesn't matter. You get the shot, it wipes it all out. It's like you get a clean slate. It's like after 3 years, you get your your driver's points get taken off.
Yeah, it just resets.
Yeah. Eating probiotic yogurt while on antibiotics. Okay, now battle. Yeah, I wonder how that works.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that's like putting a humidifier and a dehumidifier in the same room
And see
Let
what
them fight it out.
happens. See if it gets moist or it gets dry. Careful where you go with that.
Brother.
A contestant on American Idol is named Atlantis, named after Atlantis Morissette. Each day I am closer to the grave.
That's a positive thought.
I often see that. I see these kids named like that. And
Dylan and what was it? What was the other guy on that show? You know, that 90210 show?
Oh, Jason Priestley?
Yeah. Brandon. There's a lot of Brandons and Dylans and yeah.
But then you get Mark and Tim's. Goes to show you how old we are.
Yeah.
Were you named Mark? Were you named after Mark for any reason, or they just picked it?
I think they just picked the shortest name they could think of.
What about you?
Seriously.
What about Tim? Tim, are you named after anyone in your family? No.
Nope. Just a name out of the Bible.
Oh yeah.
What about you, Mark?
Mark, no, I no, I don't think so. My parents were married in St. Mark's Church, so I don't know. I think I was.
It was popular at the time.
I think if I was named after the Bible, they would have called me Jesus or something. I mean, Christ, if you're gonna name a kid out of the Bible, make it obvious. But actually, I knew an Irish guy once. His name was 6 7/8, and I said, "How did you get your name?" He goes, "I don't know. My parents just picked that out of a hat."
Oh my God.
There's so many people that won't get that joke because they're too young. Okay, moving on. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you don't need to weigh in on everything. I mean, I do, but you don't. That's like this show. That's what this show's all about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alcohol commercials show people dancing the way you think you're dancing when you drink too much alcohol. God, you know, when you don't dance. Oh, there's a name. Hold on, I do this right now. My daughter was born in 1999. Her name is Brittany. I named her after some cowboy actor, and middle name was the pig on Green Acres. I'm trying to figure that out. Was the pig named Spears? I don't know. That might be.
I'm trying to remember.
He was named. His daughter was named after Brittany.
Oh.
I was named after some cowboy.
Oh,
actor.
I read it. Oh, okay. Cowboy.
What was the name of the pig? I can't.
Wilbur.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is
the life for me.
Is this a new segment? We will name. If anyone's having a kid out there, the three of us will come up with the perfect name. We'll do it. Well, all we need to see is the ultrasound, and we'll pick out perfect name for your child.
Here we go. No singing in this one?
I really hope not.
There it is.
Farm living is the life for me.
Good Lord.
Oh, hold on. Arnold
the pig.
No.
Arnold the pig. Really?
I would have said I was named after some guy who had a restaurant in Happy Days.
What you talking about, Dad?
Okay, let's move on. Let's reopen Texas.
That is is brilliant. I love it.
Oh, great.
I love it.
That's a little treasure there, that one.
Now, I'm sure there's people out there that just have no idea what that is, right?
Well, if you haven't seen Jaws, then
Jaws.
Of course.
you haven't lived yet. Laugh all you want, but the cat has no idea it's your finger under the sheet. Your cat is desperately defending itself against God knows what. What's under that sheet? You know. But does your cat, your terrified cat, trapped in fight or fright purgatory for your fucking amusement? I do this with the dogs. A couple of the dogs get it, but
I'm not sure the cat, the cat's just playing. He doesn't care. Here comes Jaws.
that ties in with that, I guess. But I
talk about overthinking.
I was reading. Well, the thing is, one of our dogs chews all the squeaks out of the toys. So Lisa, this is how crazy our house is. She went online and bought a whole bunch of squeaks from Amazon to replace into the dog's toys when the dog rips them out. So she basically puts a new heart in the frickin' squeak. And I looked up why a cat or dog would want this thing to squeak, and apparently it's like an imitation of it actually killing it. The squeak is the squealing and the death of the toy. That's why a lot of times it doesn't want anything to do with it after the squeak's gone.
Right. So, do you think the dog thinks the toy keeps coming back to life? If it's the same toy?
Well, it could. It could just pop back up. It doesn't know. It hasn't gone to school. It doesn't know.
I don't think they have the capacity of thinking that way.
What?
That this toy that they've killed, quote unquote, is now back to life. It's another. It's their toy.
It's just like I thought I fucking killed that.
Right. No, they're not thinking that. They're thinking I just want to play with this toy and do my thing.
And now the bitch is putting new ones back in. I just got rid of them all.
It's like the cat. I don't think the cat is compulsively.
You know how many times I've had to get out of bed and walk back downstairs because the dog forgot to bring its squeak up and it won't sleep.
Well, tell the dog to go get it.
Lisa's like, "Oh, honey, do me a favor. Will you run downstairs and get the squeak?" I'm like, "What?" You mean the candle, right?
Here we go.
I said to her last night, I said, "Hey, we've got it to bed," and I said, "Hey, you blew the candle out, right?"
Oh, that's silly.
Okay.
It's too funny.
It's always mental health tips and never here's less work and more pay. Yeah.
Very true.
We're just gonna help you deal with more stress. That's how we're gonna do it.
We're gonna pile on the stress, but we'll help you deal with it.
I hope after COVID we can all recognize that no party needs to start later than 9 p.m. God, remember when you were young? Like, oh God, everyone would show up to the bars late.
Well, I remember like on a Saturday night watching the Leaf game and then going out, right? And now it's watch the Leaf game and try and stay awake for the end of it. Kind of
and try not and cry yourself to sleep.
No, I'm beyond that. I know they're going to screw it up. So.
Okay. I'm never eating an edible again. I watched the whole movie on mute and started crying because I thought I was deaf. I don't know, man. One edible, you got to eat more than that.
Oh, good Lord.
Breaking reports confirm that Black History can still be acknowledged outside of February.
That's true.
That's true. Every month is Black
very
History
true.
Month.
Yep.
I guess this is Irish History Month. Because it's St. Patty's Day, right?
Because of St. Patrick's Day.
That's next. Is that next week?
17th, I think.
Oh, a couple.
I don't even know.
Yeah, it is next week.
Next week would be our St. Patrick's Day show.
Yeah.
All right, let's get the green beer flowing.
Green screen. Naming my son Andy, but spelt.
Does that work with an IE as well?
That'd be freaking awesome. That'd be so good. What's your name? Andy? No.
Spell that?
What
No,
symbol
I
is that?
can't.
You'd have to know that symbol.
I can't. It's the and sign. I don't know. And sign Y.
No, it has to be something.
There's
Can't
a
be the
name
and
for
sign.
it, but I can't remember it.
I'm not even going to try to guess. So Canada Post is asking me to prove I did not receive a package. What do I do? Send a photo of myself with my pockets turned out?
Well, that'd be a start.
That'd be good. Oh,
How is anyone supposed to prove that?
Ambersand.
There it is.
Ambersand. That's what they named their daughter, Ambersand. And
Why?
then you name the Ampersand and Andy. Ampersand and Andy. Oh my goodness! Thank you, Nikki. Nikki is our fact checker, our proofreader. I'm having a drink as I hear the bottle collector outside picking up my empties. It's called the Circle of Life.
Circle of Life.
He's having that drink pretty early because usually they
I
get
was
up
going to
early,
say,
right?
I don't know what time they pick up the empties around his place, but
It's
around
lockdown
here, it's
COVID.
pretty
There
damn
isn't.
early.
Yeah. Are you gonna have a drink? Sure, why not? It's locked down somewhere.
Yeah. That's all, folks.
Oh, we need the music for that. Da-da-da-da-da. That's all, folks.
Oh, you should have let me know.
We'll make something up. We'll try this one. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. So we accomplished a lot tonight. We again, the world is a better place.
There you go. Okay, that's enough of that.
That's very good. Very good. Get a grip still up there on this one.
Get a grip.
Get a grip. So yeah. I think the new segment might work out great. Another
Gotta go candle shopping.
candle. Yeah. They were wicked. It's gonna be a. We have a candle in our. You know those candles? They have 3 wicks in them. And they're in a jar. And as it gets down, it gets a little harder. I just love the challenge of with a short match trying to light all 3 of those when it's down near the bottom.
Yep.
It's like, I mean, that's the thing. Kids today have PlayStation 4. When we were kids, we got to light the candle.
It's true.
And yeah,
I
you try
light
to.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah, that and trying to see how long the fridge light stays on.
the fridge light.
Good
yeah.
times.
Any other?
Good times.
What are some of those other things that you used to do when you were a kid that were?
Play with the doorstop thing on the wall. Talking to the fan.
Our cat used to do that, but I don't remember doing it.
I remember doing it.
Oh God, some of those things, eh? The slamming door shut was a big one. When you're about 1.5, 2, when you finally can walk around and stand up, slamming that frickin' door. Boom, boom. Oh, the fun of being a kid. Yeah, you miss those days. Though
Would
for
you
a while,
want? Would you? If you could go back, would you go back?
go back where?
Be a kid again.
Absolutely.
I'm a kid every day.
Do you
man.
get the
I'm
same
a
end
frickin'
result?
kid every day. That's
don't
why we
know.
do this on Tuesday nights. We're kids right now.
Yeah, no,
This
I know.
is like being goof, like crazy. Like it's just, yeah. I don't know if I'd want to go back. I used to hate Sundays because I had to go to school the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This. Oh, maybe she's just rewatching it and she got to the trophy husband part.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Whatever.
That'd be a good trophy for my shelf. I don't. Oh no.
No.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
She's not at that point yet.
No.
No, I didn't. Oh, she didn't get there. Oh, go back to the creek. No, I wouldn't want to do it all over again. I'm happy with it. Well, I don't know. If you could go back, though, see, here's an interesting thing. If you went back in time, would the future all be erased? So
well, that's what I was wondering. If you could go back without altering what where your life is now.
So you're saying like go back and just relive what you've already lived without changing anything.
Yeah.
Or you get to do it over again. Don't you do that when you die? Your life flashes in front of you see everything as you're dying, so eventually you'll get to see it all.
But if you could go back and make changes and do things differently, yeah, I would.
But that would change what you have now.
Nah.
Good.
No, you can't change shit, man.
That's the point of it. I'd be there in a heartbeat.
Oh, poor Joe.
Plays the kid.
Joe's
Oh, he
side.
plays.
No.
Oh, he plays the kid card.
Well,
now he's got him.
I'm thinking about. That's the only reason you wouldn't want to change anything.
Yeah, true.
No, you can't. No, you can't go back.
No,
I mean,
there is no going back.
Change things. Change things. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, changing things. Oh God, who knows? It's like dominoes, right? It's like a house of cards. You pull one thing out, everything falls down.
Yeah, it's like that butterfly effect, right? You change one little thing and a million other things change around it and are affected by it.
But to go back and live, I mean, if you could go back in like a time machine, but again,
wouldn't you want to see or experience or certain emotions or certain excitement, whatever you had for certain times in your life, like that you've probably forgotten about, or I don't know. I think that'd just be kind of cool to be able to re-see it.
To
well, that's it. But yeah.
Sure. I'd love to watch that fridge light go off again.
Play with and buy a house with tons of those door stoppers.
There you go. Sit there all day.
Yeah, I don't know. No. I just I know the whole. What do they call that when you do that? Not hypothetically thinking, but it's kind of like an exercise, right? Where you say, okay, what if? It's a what if thing. Right?
Yeah, what if? Yeah.
What if? And then the whole thing is, what would you change? And then come around thing is, well, if I change one thing, I'm going to change everything. Mm-hmm. And then you got to be careful, because if you say it in front of your wife, said, oh, so you want to go back and change it so we wouldn't meet. That's what you're faced with. That's what you're faced with. You got to be careful. I know how this game is played. That's the first thing. So, so you want to change things, do you? Yeah, you got to watch how it plays out. So you just sit here nicely and say, no, I wouldn't want to change a thing. What's that song? I wouldn't want to change a thing. Aerosmith.
Oh, don't want to change a thing.
I don't want to change a thing. Yeah. Wasn't that about a guy who's blowing up on a rock? No, that was the movie. Yeah, good old dad. Idea. Good old dad back. Dad stayed back to sacrifice for the son-in-law. Hey! I got news for you guys out there. This dad's not hanging back. Oh man, what time we got?
Boy.
10:10. Sounds like a good time to set a clock to in a commercial for watches. Remember that? All the watches were set to 10:10. 10:10, and that's how you're supposed to drive. But then they changed it to 3:15 or quarter to 3 because of airbags.
Is that why? Yeah.
Yeah, because you were driving like this, and you get that. But when you're like this, you just get your arms blown off. You don't lose your eyes.
You won't get black eyes, but you'll have no arms.
Don't drive in the car with your feet up on the dashboard.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
There's a tip
Not a
for
good
you
idea.
kids out
Oh.
there if you're watching along. Or just take the airbags out.
Yeah, there you go. Get rid of
Is
the
it-
airbags.
have you
Problem
got-
solved.
Have you ever been in an accident with an airbag going off?
No, I never have. I have been in a pretty bad accident, and the friggin' airbag did not go off. So you probably should have, but I remember though when I think I was a teenager. My next door neighbors were in an accident, and the airbags went off, and she wore glasses, and you could see the imprint of the glasses.
Now she has
on her
contacts.
face.
Now she has contacts. Yeah, I never even thought about that. God, fuck, yeah,
Yeah.
you would feel it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
they,
glasses were just like demolished, but
They were talking on test. I was listening to Elon Musk talking about airbags on the Tesla, and I can't remember now what was so really cool about the airbags. There was something about the airbags on the Tesla. He was explaining about it. I can't remember.
I just remembered an old Saturday Night Live sketch where the airbag was like the microwave popcorn bag. So
Oh, yeah.
when it deployed, it would pop the popcorn, and you
Yeah.
could just rip it open, and you have something to munch on while you wait for the
Wait
ambulance.
for the ambulance to show up. I've never been in a serious car accident. I've seen some, but never been in one. Probably caused a few where I drive. According to my wife. I remember one time. I was driving up at. You remember where they used to do the driving tests up at Eglinton and Warden area?
Yep.
Well, I was driving to pick something up, and I had this old gray. This is going back to 86. And I was driving, and it was all four-way stops around there. But for some reason, there's one two-way stop, and I assumed it was a four-way stop. So I stopped, and I went through the stop or through the intersection thinking this guy was going to stop. Well, he didn't stop, and he hit right in the back end of my truck. And at the time, my truck had a vibration in it. And he hit it right on the wheel. He just dented the hubcap. Didn't even touch the body, and his whole front end was written off. But it turned out he was fixing his car in his garage, and he had no plates on it. It wasn't on the road. So I said, "Oh, do you want to call the police?" And he goes, "No, I'm okay if you're okay." But he couldn't call the police because he was driving illegally because the car wasn't on the road. So we didn't have to report it. I got back in the truck and drove off, and there was no vibration anymore.
Fixed.
It was fucking great. It was like great. Lisa says I'm the worst driver.
That's funny.
No, honey, I'm not. I'm a very good driver.
Maybe you guys should have one of those driving competitions like they did on the Brady Bunch that
That's
time.
right. We can easily solve that. I'll just get her to back the truck out of the driveway. It's over. It won't take much.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a guy thing. Guys are better drivers than women for sure. 100%.
Here we go. Here we go.
Maybe not anymore, because now everyone's the same. But there was a time. So we're gonna have a driving contest.
Let's go. Okay.
All
here we
right, they were
go.
on.
Let's get it on. Oh, this is gonna be good.
So we're gonna do this in a parking lot. How are we gonna do this? What are we gonna do?
don't
We're
know.
gonna see how
Well-
close we get to the egg without knocking it off.
There you go. That's what we'll do. We'll set up the little obstacle course.
Another road
Oh,
trip
that's
show.
fighting words.
Them's fighting words.
What's
All right,
that?
so
What's
let's find a parking lot. Let's get some cones and some eggs, and off we go.
That's
This
right.
is going to be good. This
Oh,
is
I
going to
can't
be good.
wait. She's gonna practice now. She's gonna go to she's gonna go to Loblaws and practice. We have to do it. We have to do a fast one through the cones. Like
Well, after you do the cones and the obstacle course or whatever, then you guys just flat out street race.
I mean, but
Demolition Derby.
Just,
actually,
yeah, there you go.
Actually, let's keep these coming. Keep you entertained. She is really good at driving close to other cars. So she may be really good at getting. She may be really good at getting close to that egg.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and she's really good at braking at the last minute. So that could be to her advantage too. So I don't know. I could be in trouble here. I could be in trouble because I'm such a cautious driver. I'm going to be the one who wants to keep away from hitting the egg because I don't want to hurt. Now, is this okay for a vegetarian? Yeah, vegetarian you can knock an egg off. You're good at going over the lines. It's good. The truck beeps when I go over the lines. I have a poor man's Tesla.
Well, we need to
Yeah.
set this up and get this going.
Yep.
That's funny. Now the whole man-woman debate thing and who's better drivers and blah blah blah. I had found a clip, and I didn't play it tonight. If we started talking, I thought if we got into the topic of, the movie Grease and why people are put off by it and it's sexist and this, that, and the other thing, and it should be banned and all that. It's a movie that was made in 1978 that took place in the 1950s. Am I right about that? I haven't seen it since I was a kid. Things were different back then.
Now she says I'm playing with my phone.
Playing with your phone. No texting while driving.
You turn that off. Oh, I turned the little thing off because I get annoyed every time I go over a line. It beeps. Stupid. Who invented that shit?
You don't like your car yelling at you.
Oh.
So I have a clip from a TV show. Do you guys remember Leave It to Beaver?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, now this show was on in 1958. And to set this up now, we have Ward, the dad, and Wally, the older son, out back while Ward is barbecuing.
Whenever we cook inside, Mom always does the cooking. But whenever we cook outside, you always do it. How come?
Well, it's sort of traditional, I guess. They say a woman's place is in the home, and I suppose as long as she's in the home, she might as well be in the kitchen.
No.
So what's the problem with that?
That was a genuine thing back then. That's just the way the times were, right?
That's right. Ban that shit.
Well, that's what I'm saying now. Is this whole, is that show need to be banned now because of that?
Well, they certainly won't be remaking it anytime soon.
Well, no, of course they're not going to be. I mean, but times have changed. It's like Archie Bunker. Remember Archie Bunker? I know that show's never going to get back on the air, but it was a different time.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand.
And we're not in that time anymore. We've moved forward.
But that stuff was made during that time period, and people have to realize that. And history can't change. You can't change history. There's a second part to that clip, which is
That explains about Mom, but how come you always do the outside cooking?
Well, I'll tell you, son. Women do all right when they have all the modern conveniences. But us men are better at this rugged type of outdoor cooking. Sort of a throwback to caveman days. Hand me those asbestos gloves, would you, Wally?
Asbestos gloves. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny.
That's just the sign of the times. That was in the 50s. That's the way it was. And people have to accept that. And that's the way life was. That's not the way it is now. We learn from the past and we grow and we change from it.
Well, I've heard some stuff where I've heard some people saying that, like, the way things have changed now with both people working and because I think it's that way for two reasons. One, women wanted to have more careers. More women wanted to have careers, which is fantastic. Yeah. But the other reason is the reason both people in the relationship are working because they have to pay the bills, to pay for the house, get the kids to school. So it puts a lot of stress on the family. Mm-hmm. And I have always said that we lost our way a little bit when we forgot the importance of raising a family and having someone to run the house. It's like part of the business. Raising a family is a business. I look at it as a business. And the thing is, there's so much shit to do around the house that, and especially with kids, got to eat, go to lunch. Now, true, but someone, whether it's the male or female, I think should take on that responsibility and look after, or whatever, however you can work it out. But I think the minute you take both people out of the home, I think there's an unfortunate situation, and I think there's a lot of stress put on the family. And it is hard for them. I mean, some people love it; they just eat it up. But I think for a lot of people, it puts a lot of stress on their relationship.
Yeah, and it can be really hard on the kids too.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Like I mean, when Joseph was young, I stayed home. I was a stay-at-home dad.
Wade makes a good point here. Most families before the 40s had a lot of kids.
Yes.
So, but again, it was a different. And I mean, nature's role. You got to remember, nature's role is for the female to nurse the children and be there in that spot. It's been in our DNA forever. The hunter-gatherer situation, and I know there are people who try to take that apart, but that's science. It's like certain animals do certain things. Like they have certain roles where one bird builds the nest and it makes a nice nest to see if the female will be interested in mating, and it judges the nest. I mean, you turn around the corner and there's one bird's eating the head off you after you've had sex with them or whatever, or praying prime mantis. But no, it is. It's true. And
the point is,
and this is another thing. Most families don't want to have kids now.
Want kids because they're too much responsibility, or they don't have the time, or they don't, for whatever reason. And there's many reasons that they don't want to have kids. I mean, times are different and times are changing. It's like it's evolution. People are changing. Everything changes. The way we look at things and understand things, and it's people have to accept that things back in the day.
Yeah,
were
we got no grandkids going around here. I'm fine without them. I think all the talks we've had around the dinner table in the past, I think the kids realized that you don't have to have kids. You don't have to do it. You don't have to. You can live without them.
You don't. There's that pattern where you get to a certain point that you have to get married. You have to have kids. You have to. You don't have to. You don't have to fall into that.
Wade has pattern. 7 kids?
We have 7.
Wow.
Really? Or are you talking...
Or are you talking about candles, Wade? What are we talking about here? What are we talking about here?
3, 4, 5. Wow.
Speaking about men and women, what candle here do you think would burn the longest?
Well, like I said, I think we should order a bunch and we should test them out.
We should light them and see how they're doing. And I'm curious to see how they
hold up under pressure.
I wonder if they have any uncut candles.
What? Okay, here's the thing.
Do you just have?
Do you still have the original post? Let's get whoever does these candles. Let's get them on the show to promote their candles. And we could come up with a bunch of questions. What we already have. Well, this could be a whole thing.
Shall we get shall we get Tim to contact her? I'm not
be in Uxbridge this week, so.
Oh, are you? You can do the porch. Yeah. You can do a porch drop off. You can do a porch pickup.
Yeah.
Just slip the money under the. We'll do a donation.
Leave the money on the table.
I don't know what the.
Maybe she didn't see the picture before.
Is that oh my god or oh my god? Who has those for sale?
Or maybe it's oh my god, I recognize those.
That's what I'm telling you. The freaking anniversary presents out of the bag now. Anyways.
Wow.
So next week we're gonna do our
Holy moly.
Okay, Lisa, you tuned in late. Mark started a little side business.
Oh, it's my business now? I thought it was Tim's. Oh no, Tim supplied the mold.
What one?
Yeah.
I saw anniversary present tonight at the store.
Hmm.
You go to the dollar store again? That's great.
Oh my
Great.
God. When is your anniversary?
I don't know, but I hope they do layaway there. I think it's August. No, it's July. July sometime, right, honey? July.
Lots of time.
Home Depot. Anniversary present at Home Depot? No.
Gift card. There you go.
An anniversary present. What could you get? What could be an anniversary present at Home Depot?
Maybe she's saying no, Home Depot.
Oh, Home Depot. I don't know. I think she's getting you the materials for the she shed.
No. You don't know.
Nothing says love like an air freshener for your car.
Home Depot.
Do those candles come in different sizes?
I took a picture. An anniversary present from a hammock.
A hammock. You want a hammock?
Do I need a hammock, honey? What are you trying to say?
She's trying to kick you out.
Oh, she sent a picture. Oh, I can't. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Maybe. No, a hammock? Do I really need a hammock? Do I really need a hammock?
Oh, jeez. Take that off the screen. I can't look at that anymore. Oh, God.
He's got like.
Now that guy needs a candle.
That guy's got cleavage. That's how bad that picture is. All right, folks. Well, it's been a great show. Now I'm going to go find out what I'm getting for my anniversary.
Oh, exciting.
It is. Next week, we'll reveal the anniversary idea. Your new house for the backyard. Your new house for the backyard. No. I don't know. Anyways. All right, folks. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. It's been wonderful, and it's been a good laugh, and my eyes are sore. You can tell I've been laughing. I don't know what it was. Something was really funny in there. It must have been the candles. Must be the smoke from the
show.
Smoke from the candles. Smoke in my eyes.
And we've been burning the candle at both ends.
All right, folks. Tim, Mark, thank you so much for spending Tuesday with everyone. See you guys next week for St. Paddy's Day green beer or a kale shake. We'll see you then.
Shamrock Shakes.
See ya.